I'm Jimmy C, creator of The Crafty Pup. In today's video, we're gonna talk about when training a dog that is 4.5 months or older, why I train with praise as opposed to treats. Now, if you're like most of my customers, you come up to me, you call me for help, and what do you say? Hey, you know, Mr. Fluffy, my dog, he does great, but there's this one thing. When I don't have treats, he doesn't listen to me. And what do? You sit there and you say, Fluffy, sit, 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 sit. You say it 6 times. The dog does it the 7th time, you give him the treat. Or the other one, you get home from work, you're running late, you gotta get somewhere, you gotta get the kids off to a practice or something, and what do? You forget the treats. Now you're out on a walk, you're trying to have your dog listen, and what happens? It doesn't listen to you. Why? Because you don't have any food. And then what do? You give up. Why? Why do you give up? You give up because in your mind, you're like, I don't have a treat, Fluffy's not gonna do it, so I'm just gonna move forward. Now, we're gonna talk to you from the dog's perspective here. Your dog is literally looking up at you and being like, all right, lady, how many times are you gonna do this before you give up and don't give me a treat? Dog gets away with it, therefore next time, same thing happens. Now, we're gonna dive into how we train with praise. When I say I praise a dog, what do I mean? When I praise a dog, it is literally me patting the dog and saying, good boy or good girl, or I don't even have to pet the dog, and I can just talk to the dog. As we're walking around, I can say, good boy, good girl. Something I say, when I praise a dog, I'm paying the dog. What am I paying the dog? I'm paying the dog $100. Except that currency, obviously it's not real money, it is me telling them, good boy, good girl. That to the dog is $100. We're gonna give you a human example now. So, your fiance, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your coworker, someone tells you you look good or you did a good job on that project. Makes you feel good, right? The answer is yes. When someone tells you you did something good or you look good, it makes you feel good. Now, I want you to remember that. We're gonna tie that into dog training. When a dog performs something we want him to do and I tell him, hey, good job, buddy, you're the man, or good girl, no different. I've been training dogs my entire life, and you know what I realized? People put dogs on a totally different pedestal. Psychology is psychology. Let's talk about how do we cut away from the treats. Now, don't get me wrong, I do want to say, there is occasion I use treats, but 95% of the time, for a dog that is 4.5 months or older, everything I do is done through praising the dog. Literally just telling the dog, good job, good boy, and or petting the dog. You have to praise the dog when it does the right thing. So when your dog jumps on you, you don't pet the dog and say, good boy. When a dog's walking at your side, we call that heel. When the dog's at my side, good boy. When you ask the dog to sit and he sits, good boy. You ask her to lay down, good girl. You see where I'm going with this? Praise the dog. More you praise the dog, more is gonna look forward to working with you. Let's take a look from a different angle. Not just the fact the dog is gonna like working for you when you praise the dog. Now your dog is gonna do things for you and not just for the treat. How many times do you sit there with the treat and you're staring at your dog, you're going like this, you're doing all these crazy things with your hands, you're bending over, you're doing all these things, right? None of that over here. We teach the dog what to do, and when the dog does it, we praise the dog. So there you have it. In a quick little nutshell, praise the dog when it does good. If it's doing something negative, I don't praise the dog. Depending on what the dog's doing, the dog will either get corrected or that behavior will get ignored. And then when a dog does it right, we pay the dog the $100. So anytime your dog does good, throw him a $100 bill. You can't praise a dog too much. If you watch my videos over on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, you'll see me, I'm praising a dog all the time. If you watch me train my dog, I'm praising him non-stop. But that's why he does so great, and that's why he does all the things he does. With all that being said, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, subscribe, share it with a friend, follow me on all social media. My goal is to help you train your own dog. Something that I say often, a well-trained dog starts with a well-trained owner. My job is to teach you how to become that well-trained owner I speak of. If you have any questions or need help training your dog, please comment on the video below. Follow me on all social medias. My main thing here that I do, I really post a lot on Instagram and TikTok because it's so easy for me to just post on the stories there. And then when I make more complex videos, we put them here on YouTube. We put a lot of reels out as well. So like I said, I'm Jimmy C, creator of The Crafty Pup Dog Training. My mission is to help people all over the world train their own dog. I do have online courses as well as free guides to help you guys out. So I will include those in the bio below. And again, if this video helped you out, it would really mean a lot to me if you can share it with a friend. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos. We out. Peace!